Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the two-guard spot. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position.
Well, such a great decision maker, right? Durant feels out the situation, goes with the pull-up game.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Lobbed up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Durant in the corner. Pass to LeVert. Nets passing it around. Dinwiddie. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Dinwiddie against Irving. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
The shot's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
He gets that one.
They're just so smooth. Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Three from the inbound. That shot no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And stolen by Irving. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Durant for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'll tell you, KD has such a beautiful looking stroke. He's been doing that at an elite level for a long time.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Back to Dinwiddie. Passes to Durant. Over Durant. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
The kick out to Irving. Jacks up a 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Irving's got 7 points. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Back to Durant. Dinwiddie against Dinwiddie. Pass to Harris. There's the dish to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. And they get it. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
That will count. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Harris. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Luwawu in at the 2 spot. Now here's Jordan. Shakes him. The second effort out to Harris. Jordan trying to free himself up. That's good from Harris on the assist by Jordan. Harris has got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
Well, catch and shoot. Is that Joe Harris's specialty? I think it is.
And there's the pass to Shamet. Here's Luwawu. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Here's Shamet. Buries it from three-point range. Shamet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Green. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
Nets leading by 12. And here is Shamet. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. Irving's checked in for Landry Shamet. And the Nets also making a change. Prince is checked in. The drive by Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Pass to Luau. Launches it. With the second effort, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Well, you know what DeAndre Jordan is going to bring to the table every night. Great effort, incredible presence on the backboards, a ton of length defensively. Love everything he does for you.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Green. Harris comes in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luau. Allen kicks to Irving. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Irving's got 9 points.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Jordan the pass to Harris. And here's KD for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so Allen will bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Nets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Jared Allen's checked in for the Nets. LeVert's checked in for Brooklyn. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Allen. He's got 6. Here's Durant. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Dinwiddie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. 15 seconds left to play here in the half. Durant against KD. From deep. Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress.
And so it's Brooklyn, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At one stretch in the opening period, and that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Brooklyn making some changes. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And Luwawu subbed in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Durant, no good. Nets trail by 12. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Luwawu's shot is off.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
It's LeVert on the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Well, Uncle Drew will go out there and do his thing, won't he? Kyrie Irving, an exceptional player. And in fact, if you ask other NBA players, he's one of their favorite to watch.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Jeff Green. Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Irving.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Drops in the tray. Harris has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Some changes for Brooklyn. Durant's checked in for Jordan. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Irving against Dinwiddie. Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. From deep. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
That is a huge 3-pointer. Extends the lead at the last possible second. That'll give him a big boost going into the 4th period.
And so it's Brooklyn with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. Taurean Prince is out there with Allen. Then there's Irving. And it's Luwawu in at the 3.
How about the great body control by Kyrie Irving? One of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
And then Allen slams it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Allen, that's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Irving dishes to Allen. Back to Irving. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. He's feeling it. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. Durant's checked in for the Nets. Dinwiddie with the steal. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And KD throws it down.
Boy, KD gets himself right to the rim. Liftoff is complete.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Nets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Brooklyn.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. There's the three. Irving misses. KD looking around. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Allen. And that one goes long. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Dinwiddie kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. The shot's good from Irving.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
From deep three-point range, that shot off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
pray to cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it, yeah. Gotta get it, told the coach, she gave me ready, still complain, oh, I be living, they don't like how I be winning, yeah. Yeah, I flip it, do my dancing, gotta get it, pray to cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it, yeah, they liking how I'm living. I've been praying hard, but I've been praying like a Christian, I just need my minutes, to my partners, gotta get it. I ain't breaking swept cause my team, they always winning, yeah. I've been making moves like we on. Throwing hate, but I'm mad at all. We said I'm blessed, about to grab it, though. Yeah, see me doing good, but I just like to ball. Yeah, they want beat because they rapping, not afraid to make it happen. Pray to because they am a satyr, I'm a acting, y'all like you my cat.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Lakers all decked out as they made their way off the bus. And now the Lakers. Starting group, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Harrell in at the 5. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot.
You want no part of that when Durant gets speed going at the rim. Stepping in the way is a fast track to ending up on the post.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Your Nets, Kevin Durant.
First free throw is good.
I mean, Durant's an incredible player. I don't know how much better you can get. We've had a front row seat for quite a while watching his game ascend.
And KD drops them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Schroeder passes to Harrell. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Now, here is Irving. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And James, such a terrific interior score. Simple, under control, and on the money.
Irving kicks to KD. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Out to KD. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Harrell. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Moving it up. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Schroeder against Irving. KD on the wing. Over Davis. A nice shot by KD. Durant's got 6 points.
And when Durant is looking to score off the catch like that, there isn't a lot you can do as a defender.
James. And finished off by LeBron.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dinwiddie kicks to KD. Pass to Irving. 3-pointer. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. LeBron passes to Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Luwawu subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Matthews, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
For Los Angeles, they had shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Coming out of high school, Kuzma was a very raw player, but his development was fast and furious at the college level, and he continued to get better once he entered the NBA.
Green bounce pass, and so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Marc Gasol. Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's LeBron James. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. Harris dishes to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
And a new group in for the Nets. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. LeVert's checked in for Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Landry Shamet. It's the Nets now after the basket by the Lakers. The kick out to Irving. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Right side Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Upside Prince for 3. And James pulls it down. Lakers leading by 12. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, the timing of the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue. Slammed in.
Irving surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Prince. The 3. Let's keep it alive. Here's Allen. Tries again. Rejected by Gasol.
Got to be wary of Gasol. I mean, he's good at using his length to turn away shots.
Here's James. Trying to get open as Davis. Nice shot by James. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
It's LeVert on the wing. And the 3 off target. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. The pass to Caruso. And finished off by Davis.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds. And that'll do.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And it's Irving missing. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's James, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. Harris is checked in for LeVert. Cook, he's checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for LeBron. It's the Nets now. And on the way from Irving for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 6.
This is one of Irving's favorite shots. He's great at squaring himself up before firing.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
The 3 from KD, and the Nets another 3. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And Luwawu subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And that one drops. And that's now 18 points for LeBron.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Jordan. Rebound by Harrell.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he wants.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Dinwiddie drives in. And he lays it straight in. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Now here's James. He's got 18. He kicks it to Harrell. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, this isn't fair. Everything is going AD's way. He's in the zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Luwawu off target from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 20 from the arc. And James gets it to go on the assist by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Fires from the wing. Here's Harris, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Harris has got his first bucket of the night. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. We've got Matthews. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Nets passing it around. Dinwiddie's shot is off. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Caldwell-Pope can be a volume 3-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
And stolen by Kuzma. Matthews against LeVert. Schroeder outside. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Here's Shamet. The long distance 3 is buried. Shamet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him. Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
That 3 off the mark. And so Gasol will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
I love watching Caldwell-Pope shoot the ball. Just has such beautiful form on the shot.
Here's Dinwiddie. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it this week.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th. Caldwell-Pope outside. From deep. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
He thought he could snake over the top on that one, but that play more often than not gets called.
Caruch passes to Luwawu. Jordan kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. On the wing, Green fires the 3. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
With the Kobe and bronze up on my feet. Rock the J's for the soft through the fiend heat. Money, that money is motivation, man, I'm nailed to it like track cleats. I got mad seats full of smack beats, cook like beats. This another treats, I got floor seats to my rap meets. My craft perfect like a snug teeth. Raising neck hairs through the Dre beats. Get your blood wet for that game feast. Hustle, I'm rolling hard. Get to the money, I'm timing hard. Simon sees one and I'm timing hard. Built for the game like I'm learning hard. Rolling, know we hustle for it. Don't you play for it, go off land for it. Get the crown for it, so you can't afford it with the milli border. And hustle harder, so the drip's pouring. I'm flies, eagles in my city storm. It's on ready days at the paint pour. See you cut the plane in the workforce. Now I've been running. My foot on the pedal, racing for the sweat. Money the motivation, cause I'm seeing races. I'm just chilling in the bed. Feeling like Tom Brady, how proof it in the booth. I'm groovy like a. No, I'm so any that with all the plus of women in the pen like a shot. Watch out, ballin'. I'm calling Chris Paulin. Roll with the J from the Spartan. I'm saucing quite often. Polly George with the throbbers. Throwing me hawkers to lobbies. Being honest. Black mama hit the progress. Tell them all that I could.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through it. And now Lakers starting group, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Harrell's in at the 5. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Caris LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard.
It looks like a toy hoop for him. KD throws down with ease.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Lakers. LeBron up top. And LeBron throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now the pass to KD. Launches a 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. KD's got 5 points so far. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who.
One more for the highlight reel. KD with the skyscraper.
Here's James. Harrell trying to free himself up. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
It's up a 3. And it's LeVert missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Davis. LeBron dishes to Davis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
Pass to LeVert. He dishes it to Allen. Nobody near Irving. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
LeBron passes to Caldwell-Pope, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And KD at times in his career shooting over 10 free throws a game. One of the best in the league at working himself to the line.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Joe Harris comes in for Caris LeVert. And Luwawu subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Dinwiddie with the steal. Goes up. And then Durant with the dunk.
I mean, running the court with the speed of a guard. Hard to keep up with Durant once he gets out in the open floor.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Davis against Durant. Tipped away. Nice move. In deep. Davis drops it in. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
If the game seems easy for AD, that's because it is. He's taking the time to develop the fundamentals of the game.
Durant for three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A nice first quarter of play we've seen. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got Matthews. Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. Shamet finds Jordan. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Matthews into the lane. Here's Davis. Outside for Gasol. Inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop and stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. Rejected by Gasol. Davis dishes to Matthews. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
One of the premier above-the-rim players in the game. DeAndre Jordan doing what he does best.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Taurean Prince comes in for Joe Harris. Karis LeVert's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Landry Shamet. James checked in for the Lakers. Clock is at 3. Gasol finds James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Their capacity at 7-1 to just survey the floor. You're not going to impede Gasol's vision.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kuzma passes to Gasol. James wide open. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
As great as LeBron is, he never stops working, knocking them down from distance.
For the 3. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3. Irving's got 6 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. LeBron kicks to Kuzma. Passes it to Caruso. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Davis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, when we talk about AD as an athlete, a major component to that is his body control, able to adjust off contact to finish the play.
Right side Irving. And that one released in time, but no good. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Wesley Matthews checked in for Los Angeles. On defense, the Nets trailing by 5. Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Caldwell Pope's got 6. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What did the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
The offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Kevin Durant. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Harris comes in for Karis LeVert. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
An effortless range. KCP doesn't always hit for a high percentage, but when he does hit, he makes it look good.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Davis against Durant. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. Shooter passes to Caldwell Pope. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Durant way outside. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Basket good. Harrell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Harris misses. Lakers leading by 8. Pass to Harrell. 3-pointer. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. There's Shamet. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it. When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Schroeder. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shoots off the step back. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Lakers lead by 10. Here's Luwawu. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Schroeder in a point. Hits the three-point bomb. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. James kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to LeBron. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
The pass to LeVert. He feeds it to Allen. Gasol with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
Here's Irving. Pass to LeVert. Takes the three. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. James, the pass to Gasol. For three, Caldwell Pope. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Good on the shot. And the Lakers lead by 10.
A guy as big as LeBron can handle the ball that well is a mystery.
Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. Dinwiddie is checked in for Harris. The Lakers also with the sub. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Again, Los Angeles.
Crazy to think about how many seasons LeBron's played and how many nights we've seen him do this.
But they get it back. And here's KD for three. And that one is off. And it's the Lakers the other way.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in, and the dunk by LeBron.
And it's just competing. You know, give.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Harrell in at the 5 spot. And then... Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean,
oh, what a dunk!
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
At the elbow, it's Allen. Over Harrell. And the rejection by Harrell. Jumps up. And James throws it down.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, Good luck trying to stop him.
Irving against Schroeder. Irving passes to Allen. Here's the three. A rebound by the Lakers. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. James finds Schroeder. Lakers passing it around. Caldwell Pope for three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Nailed from three-point land.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irvin has the ability to scorch you from there.
Schroeder dishes to Davis. Here's KD, and KD throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's LeBron missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And stolen by James. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Down low. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Schroeder against Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Out to KD. Pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. KD dishes to Allen. And the rejection by Harrell. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else worked, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
We've got Jordan. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Luwawu in at the 2. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Fast break, the Lakers. Out to Kuzma. And here's Matthews for the 3. The rebound by Jeff Green. Nets trail by 3. Now, here's Shamet. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates, Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Jordan.
Well, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
Kuzma finds Gasol. Back to Kuzma. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Shamet.
My goodness. Save that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Davis with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Luwawu. Drills the three-pointer. Luwawu's got his first 3 points of the game.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Good positioning that time from AD, working the pick and roll beautifully.
They get a hand on it. Jordan kicks to Green from outside the arc. They get it again. The pass to Harris from deep three-point range. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Davis with the bucket.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Harris, no good. Out to the right wing. Here's Luwawu. Back to Jordan. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points and that.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Marc Gasol, and it's Matthews, and it's Caruso in at the point guard. Pass to Caruso. Here's James, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in Northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. He took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
It's stolen by Davis. James in the post. And the dunk by James.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Irving for 3, and the Nets another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Caruso. Goes up again. Here's Gasol. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Lakers lead by 5. Outside Irving. It's LeVert on the wing. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And the dunk by James.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's James. And it's sent back by Allen.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good balance.
Prince is checked in for the Nets. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And stolen by Harrell. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Joe Harris is checked in for Durant. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And here's Prince outside. They get it back. Allen. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here. Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
The shot's good from Irving.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Caldwell Pope for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Jared Allen is out there with Prince. Then it's Joe Harris. That's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets. Karis LeVert comes in for Harris. And the Lakers also making a change. Davis is checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Schroeder passes to James. From past the arc. And Irving pulls it down. Brooklyn's gotten a 3-point bug tonight. They're taking 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Nobody near Allen. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Lakers in the lead. Here's the break. Here's Davis. Dishes it to James. Back to Davis. The shape. And it's Davis with the jam.
Poise under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
A nice shot by Irving.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to LeBron. .110 left in the game. Davis, the pass to Harrell. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision. And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
Harrell, the pass to Davis. It counts.
Watch out. Anthony Davis is caught foul.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. KD drives in. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Dinwiddie finds LeVert. Durant for 3. Rebound the Lakers. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line. You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
And here's KD for 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
Here's Luwawu. Passes it to Prince. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Cook. Now James. But they recover it.